Welcome to another processing playground. This one is called All Vibes Matter. So I think we all can figure out what we like, good vibes, and some of the vibes we don't like, the bad vibes. And it's kind of a joke I have with my friends. What about the bad vibes? Why do we only talk about the good vibes, right? And so I always say I'm a welcomer of all vibes. Meaning if I'm not dealing with and connecting to all of my vibes, I may push that away and only be going after the good vibes and disowning a big part of who I am. And the reason vibes are so important is because every thought we have has a feeling, and every feeling we have has a vibration and energy. And so we're really connecting and we're transmitting information all day long in energy. And if we're not dealing with our own energy, like our dogs transmit a lot of energy, they don't need to say anything, but we can feel it, right? So, hi Willa. she's bringing her good vibes. And so it's kind of a joke, but it's also really serious because the reason it's so important, if we're going after the good vibes, meaning the big feelings, we may be avoiding what feels uncomfortable. So think about it. What are bad vibes to you? Probably anger, sadness, maybe frustration, people who are pushy or controlling. And if that's triggering us and we're like, well, that person's just bad, then maybe we're avoiding our own bad feelings. And maybe they're stimulating something in us that we just disconnected or disassociated or didn't deal with a long time ago. And so first of all, we have to give ourselves some slack because we're all doing our best here in Earth School and in this world. Then if we're going after just the good vibes, the high, I want to feel positive, I want to feel up all the time, then what happens when we deal with something that's really traumatic, like sadness and loss? We're going to go through death, we're going to go through breakups, we might lose our job. That's part of the learning. And so if we are avoiding some of those uncomfortable feelings and calling them bad, how are we going to learn and go into the depths of who we are? So I always say it's important to understand, where do you not welcome vibes? And really open yourself up to say, maybe this is something I need to tap into for myself, to understand myself better, because it's nobody else's job to understand ourselves truly. I remember when I was younger, I used to say, he doesn't get me, because I wasn't getting me. I wasn't dealing with what I needed to. So if we're going for the good vibes as well, we can turn into or pull up our addict energy, right? We all have an addict energy. I say addiction, but an addict energy is like, I don't want to feel this. I want to check out. I want to focus on you. I want to gossip. I want to project. I want to drink too much. I want to do drugs, maybe have sex with inappropriate partners. Like, there's all kinds of ways. So if we're judging that on top of the judgment, then it's a double whammy and we shut down. So it's important to remember, what are our ways? What are our tendencies when things get uncomfortable? Instead of moving away from it and judging it and calling it bad, it's just an energy that needs to be felt. It needs to be understood. And there's so much wisdom in there. But we have to be a welcomer of all of our vibes. And we have to learn to welcome other people's vibes. It doesn't mean that we condone them. It doesn't mean we want to go hang out with them. But if we just keep pushing it away, it may be that we're really pushing away something inside of ourselves. We've been stimulated. We've been triggered. So the world right now is shifting and moving, and there's a lot of upsets. So it's important for all of us to think about, how do I own my vibes? What am I putting out there? What do I need to reconcile and resolve? Powerful time right now for that. Because in that, there's an ownership where we can own, our creepy vibes, our beautiful vibes, our, insecure vibes, our confident vibes, that we own the totality of who we are. And in that ownership, there's a huge sense of empowerment. Right? We sit in the eye of the storm, not getting caught up in the storm, but understanding how we're contributing. And if we all take ownership of what we're contributing, this world would, I think, communicate a little better. So I hope you find this helpful. And remember, all vibes matter. And can you be a welcomer of all vibes? See you next time on the playground. Thank you and namaste.